petri dish. It's very scientific, but there's moss growing out of it, which is very natural. And then you have a needle next to it. So it seems cruel and kind at the same time. It occupies this weird space.
Yeah.
And is that you reflecting on the complexity of those things?
I think so. I mean, I think there is, but it just goes back to that whole thing of, like a real live mouse. Like there's nothing more astounding, right? Like they're so tiny and perfect. I mean, they're just astounding. And there's a mouse skeleton, and if you look at, you can't see all the mouse skeleton, but their little ribs are just like little fingernail cuttings. I mean, they're so fragile. And then there's been this kind of desperate intervention of like, oh my God, it's dead. I want to fix it, but you can't fix it. And so you do these things that are cruel and desperate in order to fix it. But it's not, it's not working. So, and we do rely on scientific work. I used to start with Sarah way down. It's basically the conversation has changed from saving the environment to technology intervening to make us be able to survive in the environment. And it's that kind of thing. It's like all of a sudden it's not going to work, or it might not work. So it's really about my feelings about that, which are pretty bad.
Now, I have a question that's been asked a lot from visitors who come to the exhibition, and they wonder what comes first. How do you find the bones? There's lots of questions about the bones. So the bones is kind of a departure from what you've done in the past. So we have more recent work from you in the exhibition. And the bones seem to be a new trajectory. So number one, why bones? And number two, which is the most common question we get, is how do you decide what to make? Is it the bones that decide? Like, is it the parts that you get and then you decide what creature to create? Or you already have a concept and then you source the bones to make that happen?
It's a combination of both. I think among the bones in this exhibition, the first bones that I got were the hair, and friends of mine who live out in the country had found this sort of perfect sort of hair that it just, I guess it just lay down and died, and his bones were all in order, and they saved him for me. They put a doormat over him. And I came and excavated him and put everything in order and stuff like that. And so he was a donation from my friends who live in Fort Ridge. That's why he's the Fort Ridge hair. The mouse was found dried up in my home when we took a wall down.
Oh.
I live in an old house. And, and every person who found it was like, ugh. And I said, I'll take that. And, so I've had it for years, like years and years and years. And then the cow bones I sourced through the internet, and just one at a time, which is why it's kind of Frankenstein cow. It's like, stick it all together. And that's another part of that kind of desperate act of reviving things. It's like it doesn't, oh, we've got an arm. Oh, it's a smaller arm than the other arm. Oh, well. So it's about the impossibility of ever doing it perfectly. So I definitely went for cows, just because I did. And I'm trying to think of why, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, it was important that it was a cow. A horse wouldn't be good.
But also that cow is a cow that you, Miss Real Silver, which
it was
actually
inspired by it.
Yeah.
But none of those bones actually belong to Miss Real Silver. I think Miss Real Silver probably died in 1935 or something. Miss Real Silver was a prize cow in a great-grandfather's ranch. I used to go up to the attic in my grandmother's house in Montreal, and there were little cubby holes, and so I had, and she had all this stuff there, like she just threw everything up in the attic. So I had a little lamp, and I built myself little bits of furniture from books, And then I put up pictures, because there were all these weird old pictures, and many of them were of cattle. And there was this one, Miss Real Silver, who I guess was a prize cow. I mean, at the time, I had no idea. I had no idea why there was this writing on it that said Miss Real Silver. I thought, well, who's Miss Real Silver? That's not Miss Real Silver. That's a guy holding her. You know, I just didn't get it, you know, but that was an image that was on my wall in my private cubby hole, my little house that I made up there. And anyway, this farm in Arizona was kind of, or this ranch was kind of part of family lore, you know, and if things, just a small thing that was like this had been like that, I would probably have been born and lived on that ranch, you know, so, you know, there was that, and then my grandfather also collected a lot of old Talavera pottery, and I was always very intrigued. The older stuff, you know, is much finer than the stuff you can get now, but they also had little scenes, and you'd stare at them as a child and sort of wonder, okay, what's this about? What's the story going on here? What is that magical place? And in some ways, it's, you know, I really loved. If you read The Moor's Last Sigh by Sam Rushdie, the tiles in the church and how they moved and changed. So there was that, but there was also the element of, in terms of bone, the whole idea of everything, like all of your experience, all of your deep experience, your bones being kind of a repository for that kind of memory, and disjointed memory. And, you know, so a lot of the images, you know, they're jointed and disjointed. You know, I have certain things that appear in other parts of the exhibition that might appear, you know, in a small part of a bone or something like that. But it's really about, okay, what is in this creature's bones? You know, so you're not just recreating a Frankenstein creature, you're recreating Frankenstein memories too, you know.